Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Austrian campaign in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine, and we are busy fobbing off all this land that we took from both Lithuania and Poland. We ended up fully destroying Poland. We released them in a HRE province, so now they are in the Empire, and now we're just giving land away. Uncalled land that we can give, so that we don't have to spend our precious points coring it. Teutonic Order, let's give you golden. That's it. We're gonna have to sell these provinces to Poland. Okay. Okay. Lost the cleansing of the heresy. Yeah, because we no longer, border them. Sell province. Okay. So, this guy, nothing. What are we up to now? Still above 100. Where's now? 8 dev. Alright. You were the next one to be sold. 15th of March. That should bring us, yep, under that. Start with you. You Polish, you are. Now when there are direct vassals, we can just grant them the provinces, but when they're like this, we have to sell them to them. But there's absolutely no point in us coring them. There's no point in us coring this stuff. Galicia and Austria, yep, we're gonna pop out Galicia and Leon from these two. That's why we are coring them, so we can directly add them to the HRE. Polish, Lithuanian, Lithuanian. Alright, we'll call these ourselves, and we'll give them to Lithuania at a later date. Block is Polish. I don't need the money from Poland, so we're not selling them at a profit or anything. So isn't it? Okay, so Lithuanian, Polish, Polish, still Polish. Polish. So another 4 provinces. Guaranteeing the independence of Galicia and Volhynia. You have no. Okay. You don't have the power to do this. Galicia and Volhynia are going to exist no matter what you do. They're in the Empire. Therefore, if the Ottomans want to kick off with them, they have to kick off with all of this. They're not going to do that. I mean, I admire the spunk and everything that you've got. However, I don't need you to babysit for me. I can take care of all my children just fine. Gensen. Can't do Traken because we're sorting out the religion there. Sell you this for nothing. It's a shame that you can't sell more than once. It's more than one province. You can't give like vast swathes of land away. Excellent. We can call you as well. We're calling these because when we get rid of Lithuania, we're going to give these to Lithuania. It's the right culture for them. It'll make things easier. So let's go to Polish. It's all stuff he has. Should now be Polish. Oh, Krakow's Polish as well. However, we plopped out Krakow many years ago. Might well give Krakow this Polish stuff down here. They obviously get on well with the Polish culture, so we'll give them Norris and Tarnow. I think Poland has enough here, especially when we give them Poznan. Okay. Okay. So I'll promise that. Oh, there you go. Okay, so Poland. Poland is as big as Poland will get. That is it for Poland. Next fight. No, not next fight. We need to add you to the Empire. We need to add you to the Empire. We need to release you, Leon. We'll like the colour. And we need to release you as Galicia. It costs you 10 prestige to do it each time. So our prestige has tanked quite a bit. However, morale of armies, we're not going to be the one that's fighting. Mercenary costs, we're not going to be getting mercenaries. Global trade power. The majority of our money comes from vassal taxation, aggressive impact, aggressive expansion impact. Who's going to stop us? Institution embracement cost. Yeah, fair enough. Improved relations is a bit weird, but it's worth it. This is another 2 princes. Yep, up to 2 princes. I wonder how far this will go. I wonder if it ends up down here somewhere. We'll find out. But yeah, another 2 princes. We can feed Leon all the Leonese stuff. Leonese. So yeah, all this stuff down here. Galicia is Galician, which is just 1 province, but I'm sure that we can feed him a little bit of Portugal, a tiny bit. Navarra, they prefer Basque, however, I'm sure that we can feed them Castilian. It's going to be in their culture group, they're not going to have that much of an issue. Try selling that to Basque people. And as for Catalonia, they're happy with all the Castilian stuff that we can feed them. So yeah, I think between Navarra and Catalonia, they're going to have the lion's share of Iberia. Galicia will probably take the lion's share of maybe the entirety of Portugal. I'm sure when Portugal gets to his last province down here, probably Lisboa, he'll move his capital maybe to the New World somewhere. I don't know. But as long as it's out of Europe, that's fine. Spain might even end up in North Africa. But that's the plan for Iberia. The plan for over here, I think we're going to have to get rid of Wallachia. I don't think we're ever going to integrate them. The relative strength of everybody, we're just never going to overcome that. Even if we dumped all the prestige that we could on them into placating rulers, I don't think we're going to be able to circumvent this. So I don't think taking vassals is going to be an idea that we can do. So I think we just cut them loose. I think we cut them loose and we treat them like any other country that we're close to. We go in and we eat them and we add bits and pieces to the HRE. Yeah. I didn't know it was going to happen like this. I didn't know that they were going to have such a massive opinion malus for relative strength. Hungary, it didn't happen with Hungary. He had no, it just didn't affect him. Relative strength, it wasn't a thing that he was concerned about. All these guys, they couldn't give a toss about relative strength. So yeah, the sooner we cut them away, the sooner we can get back in there. It's okay. We'll break vassalization. We'll break vassalization at some point. Too bad. Sicily wants a royal marriage. Nope. Excellent. Next. Is it Spain again? Oh, is it that time? No. No, I think we've just been at war with Spain, haven't we? You. Declare war. Imperialism. Co-belligerent. Sweden. Bring in Great Britain. Why not? A war with the Ottomans and Sweden at the same time. We can deal with it. Let's put our heavies in this channel. Remember the time when we were concerned about the Ottomans? I remember that. Remember it fondly. Looks like we're going to have to go up and deal with Sweden. Let's go. Truth with Venice is ended. Okay. End of cardinals. We'll grant the forgiving of usury. Well, let's just smash you into their faces. We have the manpower for it. Diplo power. 4434. Let's go. $50 admin or 50 prestige. We'll go for the prestige. Don't usually go for it, but we have tanked our prestige so far. Who are these? Who have we integrated? This must have been Hungarian ships. They've just been out there forever. Sorry guys. Okay. Alright, you lot come up here. Been mega wasteful with our troops, but excellent, 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 excellent. That's Poland adding everything that we gave him to their jury. Where are you going? You're off on 2 ships somewhere. Why did you just dump them here? I know. Anyway, after we've secured here, straight to Scan, and away we go. Scan. Let's go. And that's opened the door into Sweden. Okay. We'll go back and sort this guy out. Actually, let all of you come back. I will go take out Hudavennegar. Oh, Hudavennegar is already taken. Jean-Pure. We can't take anything from Jean-Pure. Don't think Sweden... Sweden? I don't think Persia is going to allow them through. What is this? Ottomans. We could take this. We couldn't release Tunis because Tunis is already around. Could feed it to the likes of Sicily and Sardinia. I mean, they are only 2 province miners. I might struggle with it. But what's life without a little bit of struggle? Yep, on them. Let's get some more universities on the go. Right, let's split you up. And you. We don't need to be taking attrition. And let's bring you out of that. What numbers are we looking at? Yeah, it's just not enough. Not enough for what we need. And even though it says lost, it's like, it's tiny amounts. It's our people throwing tiny amounts of them. It gets to the point where they're overwhelmed. I don't care how big your force limit is. Yeah, Sweden's down to 12,000 manpower. Should we go play with them? You New France? Alright, go back in. Might have to build some more heavies. Cabinet dynamism, national tax modifier, excellent. Okay. Now, Sweden. All we need from you is this. And some more. Did we bring you in as a co-belligerent? I'm fairly certain we did. Your Danish culture. Your Danish culture as well. Oh. Okay. Sweden, do I out yet? Not just yet. They just throw more and more bodies into it until they win. I like it. Sweden, sure do want out. He still doesn't want this. Well, we'll take it. I would like it. Another fort, plus a capital. That'll probably be an acceptable peace deal for them. And we'll keep the Ottomans in for a while, I think. Okay, okay. You take Miltech, go on then. What's this? Quasim separatists. Good. I hope they press their demands. Right, you've taken that fort. Sweden, is that enough? That is enough. Just. Let's get you out. Okay. Okay. We lost the Imperial Band because this was added to the Empire. Return province, we got return province while we're at war, and we'll return this to Denmark. That's why we wanted the Danish stuff. That's why we wanted Gotland, really, because it's Danish. Oh, it's Swedish. Okay. We wanted the Danish stuff here. We'll also probably give them the Danish stuff that's here. Again, we don't want to directly be getting bigger. Juice over extension. That'll happen when we give all our land away. Okay, Ottomans. You can give away that lump. I'm sure you give away more than that. Is this a separate war by Kiev? I don't know. Where? Right, Krakow. If we do this, it doesn't mean, it means that we don't have to mess about with selling them stuff. Galicia Volhynia. Galicia. We're not in the war together, are we? Balls. Oh, okay. And Kiev at least wants this stuff. Kiev, do you want that as well? It is Ruthenian. There's no grey shield around it. I'm not giving it to anyone else. Ruthenian, no grey shield, might as well give it to Kiev. And we're getting into Crimean down here. Romanian, Romanian, Ruthenian. Polish. Right, Kiev, we'll give you this stuff as well. Actually, am I that bothered about estates, about provinces? Okay, we'll give you that. We will give you this. Looks like it belongs to this estate. Well, that looks fairly good. Do you not have your capital? We don't, because your capital fell to rebels. Oh, let's go down. Your job doing properly. all the cannons out with the cannon leader and get on there. Vilna? What separatists? Lithuanian separatists. Alright, yeah. We'll go tackle them. All of that. I will leave a pocket here. So yeah, basically all of that. No, we'll leave the pocket down here. Or stuff that we can give to Galizia Volhynia straight away. One province. We're one province away. Fine, that'll do. Fine. Achievement unlocked. Blackjack. I think that's when you've got 21 vassals or 20. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds fun though. Right, off we go. Now Kiev. I think it's when you've got 21 vassals with at least 5 provinces each. I don't know. I think so. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to leave it for today. We're going to transfer all of these provinces, sell all these provinces to Galicia Volhynia. We're going to straight away return this province to Denmark. That's weird. They aren't the infidels, they are Catholic. Who join us in the HRE. We're up to 82 princes. I wonder how many we can have by the end. We're also going to sell all of this to Denmark. We may even give them this stuff over here. It's Danish. Again, we're going to try and keep ourselves relatively small, just so that if and when we do need to call things, it happens quickly. Okay, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing, and join me next time for more vassal swarming with Luckymarine. Until then, do take care.